Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony,
Okay.
and we're back for more Better Call Saul. What the hell is Kim planning?
I don't know.
She's drawing, she's crafting, she's mining. No, she's not.
No.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird twist. So they're going to be helping Huel this time, I'm guessing. And are the builders going to go on some R&R?
Maybe.
There you go. We are on to Season 4, Episode 8. I don't know how to pronounce this.
I was going to ask if you'd looked up.
No, Season 4, Episode 8, Coushatta? I don't know. 24th of September 2018 is when it aired. Directed by Jim McKay and written by Gordon Smith. Gordon Smith, of course, one of the... I'd say, like, made some of the really, really good episodes. Like 5-0.
Yeah.
I think Chicanery. Yeah, so I'm excited for this. Jim McKay was a name that was familiar to me, and I was like, why is that familiar? He directed a couple of Breaking Bads, or one Breaking Bad, I think, in Season 1, and he also directed some Mr. Robots.
Oh.
So, in Season 1. So, I knew I recognised the name, which is quite interesting. More crossovers, but... Yeah, I really don't know what to expect what Kim's doing, so I think we're just going to go.
Yeah, I'm starting to think there's a really small circle of people that produce and write
TV shows. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Seems to be
It's
such
really
a crossover
interesting.
all
Like,
the time.
we always get these crossovers. And someone pointed out that a character that was in Fallout, the woman behind the counter in Philly. Do you remember in Philly? The town?
Yeah.
She was the woman. She kept shouting. She was like, yeah. She was in Breaking Bad.
Oh, God.
She was, do you remember the Peekaboo episode?
Yeah. Oh, was she
She was the woman. I'm not a skank. And I was like, I knew I recognised her voice, and someone pointed it out. So I was like, oh my god. Yeah, there you go. But anyway, we should get on with it. Full reactions in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. We're watching on Netflix UK. Otherwise, let's go.
I think I got everything. If I forgot anything, I'll just figure it out on the way.
Back
on Thursday. Yeah.
Where is he going?
Breakdown in Amarillo.
Huh? Well, you don't go to Amarillo again.
I don't take this for granted. It means a lot.
Oh,
I'll see you Thursday.
she's being so
What is
like
happening?
cold. Huel? No? Is this some elaborate plan?
I don't know.
This is part of their elaborate plan. I don't know what they're doing. Houston. That's Texas, right?
Yeah.
America's a big place. It's too big. Okay, what the hell is he doing?
Is he doing, like, a road trip. Doing postcards?
Yeah. To do what exactly, though? So he's going to be away till, like, Thursday doing this. Oh, and he's writing differently, so it's not he's writing.
Are they from people to show how good of a person
Huel is?
Maybe?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. This is bizarre. This is so elaborate. They're going to get found out at some point, like, these eyes are dotted exactly the same. His tongue's going to be, like, screwed. How many is he writing? God, I would have thrown up. You're going to have to move your stuff.
Can I sit here?
Sure, man. Word of warning, I had a pile of cheese chili fries with onions on top. The last guy who got here didn't last 5 miles. Welcome to it.
He's always finding a way to get out of things, isn't he? Always. Although Kim has found this way. Yeah, I would have thrown up by now. I couldn't have handled this bus ride. How long's he been driving for?
I don't know where that is.
Shreveport? What is that?
A little energy shot?
Oh, I thought it was like ink. I was like, what is he doing? He's gone crazy. I thought he was going to sniff it at first. Keep him going. Start with your left hand. It was very green. This looks very different from the desert we're used to. I'm sure there's green in Albuquerque.
Has he got everyone doing it?
Ah.
Very nice. I like the hearts over the eye. How many we got?
10.
What in the hell?
Alrighty. Would you like to do some postcards? It's 50 cents per. Different pens, please.
Start a business out of it.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Oh, Bubba.
He's just made friends with everyone. Of course he has.
Just maybe tone down the anger. You're sad that you even have to write the letter.
Is it all like in, defense of Huel?
It's going to run out of cash, surely.
Yeah.
Cassidy, let's see what you've got.
This is craziness.
Don't use swears. I have to lose that one.
This is so strange. So, they say not anger, but oh god, I don't know what's going on. This is some craziness. Coushatta. That's the play. That's the name of the episode. Kind of looks middle-ish of nowhere. It's a very long shot. I was expecting it to cut.
Yeah.
Like, who is that?
I don't know if they've got.
I don't know if they're important, but this is a great one shot.
Bus tickets sold here.
Yeah, he's waiting for another bus.
However, that bag is now empty.
Yeah. And it's post office, so he sent all those. He sent all those things, right? This is an amazingly cool shot. What is happening?
I have no idea.
Are we just stupid?
Maybe.
Come on now. I'm gonna mute you.
Join the intro.
Is this then the taco place again?
Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say the nacho place, but that was not what I meant. But
You said last time we hadn't
seen him for a little bit. Yeah, is he back on it? Oh, Crazy 8. Oh.
Couldn't do nothing about it.
He's now.
Dumbass festival.
Yeah.
5-0's all over. We gonna make you right next time.
You goddamn right you are.
So now Crazy 8 works for him, which makes sense because Crazy 8 ended up being the guy, right? That Jesse went to begin with.
Nacho, man, I gotta get to getting.
Just come here.
I love how many different people they have coming in. He's got so many rings and chains. Give me your chains. Oh, he ripped the ear out. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. That's what you get for wearing so much jewellery.
Jesus.
What you owe with interest.
God.
Damn. He's got to make it look like.
Yeah, he's still like.
Yeah.
Jesus. I was expecting him to like grab the chains or something. Not really. I was gonna point out his earrings are crazy.
You had to do that, man. You guys not gonna learn otherwise.
That's how you learned?
Why didn't you do it?
Yeah. That's your lesson. Now you gotta...
Is he gonna go too hard now or the next person?
Maybe. Jesus. It's crazy. He's now becoming the thing he hated.
Yeah.
Is this Nacho again?
Yeah.
What?
The committee is the proper place.
What the hell are we doing?
He just has loads of chicks. Is this where Mike stood?
You're talking. You need to. So there's a freeze frame we keep seeing, and it looked kind of like this place. Yeah, you're correct.
The red sofa and the.
Yeah.
Kept thinking like, why does it keep showing us that picture?
Hey, baby. You're in early.
Want us to make you some dinner?
Thanks, babe. Are you gonna smoke with us?
Nah, I'm good. This is a crazy looking house.
This is.
The hell? I'm expecting like another person in here. Oh, that money.
Skulls.
Guessing he didn't get an infection then.
No.
He seems to be doing okay. How much money we got in here? This music's so creepy. Fake IDs or?
Maybe.
Is that the other guy? Oh, he's dead. Are they like fake IDs to get them out of there?
Maybe.
Like, if the things get real bad, do you know
Maybe.
what I mean?
I was just thinking, otherwise he's keeping his dad hostage here and he can't travel if he's got his
Yeah.
ID. Like, I'm like, but I don't think he would do that.
No. But who knows? Oh, yeah. I'm expecting to see like like Jesse and Skinny Pete and Combo. I don't know. He did say about girls. So that was that Kai or was that just one of the builders?
Maybe.
It might have been Kai. Go hang out with your friend.
Yeah, he's not enjoying it so much.
But they like hired out the whole place. They have.
It appears that way.
Yeah. time to
I
go.
feel like Mike's like, do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, maybe. It's not his vibe or scene. Let's go to a bar. It's less loud and obnoxious.
I feel like Mike could go out for a cup of coffee
There we
in
go.
public with that guy.
Yeah.
Because he's not the problem guy.
No.
You know, Michael, my father was also an engineer. Hands like knots of a tree. You see over there?
He built that.
that.
You okay?
Yeah, mine.
The Sydney
Audio kept going really quiet then.
Those concrete arches.
The Sydney Opera House. I jokingly said he built that. Damn.
My father gave 10 years of life.
The Hefeweizen this time.
Oh, sir, please. It's Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Vollkommen richtig. It's on me.
This guy seems genuinely really nice. And humble, like, compared... Like, wow.
Where was I?
Mike, you okay there, Mike?
For my father, it was his achievement. A creation that will endure.
Oh, he wants to build something like that. He
Yeah.
hasn't quite... His things are all in secret.
Your papa, what did he do?
Oh,
Is he a cop as well? Did we know?
left behind a cold water flat, a stack of bills.
True. He also left you, Michael.
There you go.
You are his legacy.
You ever think about having kids, being a papa yourself?
My Margareta, she's enough for me. This is the longest I've ever been away from her.
That sucks.
To home.
Hey, Mike.
Got a problem. What's going on? Oh, is it time to go?
Gotta check on the boys. You gonna be all right here?
Of course, I'll be fine. Go.
Is
You're
it
going
right?
to do a runner?
Yeah. Aren't leaving him on his own?
Oh, I'm worried about the other guys. The
Yeah.
one that he bought the drink for.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. This guy slipped up for a private dance.
You're not throwing me out.
Paid to look, not touch, asshole. I'm calling the cops.
You don't need to call the cops. This one, this idiot goes home.
Not going. I paid.
You are done.
It's about time we cause some chaos. We
I've
knew it
done
happened.
here or done all
Come on,
together?
try me.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Dickhead. We did cause
Yeah,
some
at some
sort of
point.
trouble. Yeah.
The girl, is she okay?
She's fine. Seen worse.
This is for her trouble. All good?
Yeah, man. We're cool.
Mike knows how to cool a situation.
It's just that it is, I don't know, you're just like paying off someone doing something. Do you know what I mean?
Awful, yeah.
Like this.
Oh no.
How about
No. Support must be invisible.
load-bearing walls then?
Very good. Now you use your thinking head, not your drinking head. But how do you get?
Is he giving too much information? I know. It's probably not.
Oh,
Time to go.
sit with that.
Your wife's calling?
My wife.
Yeah.
Just to get him out of there. Was this a mistake letting them all out and about?
Wiedersehen.
Maybe he made a bit of a mistake, giving them a little bit too much freedom. I did think when that pub scene started, he was talking very loudly, and I was like, why
Yeah.
can I hear him so loud? Because your sound went, because obviously it's
Oh,
split.
it's split.
I was like, why is he talking so loud?
That makes sense. I was like, I'm connected.
She's in her own little world.
Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
You say something?
I'm gonna head over to the nail salon and finish setting up.
Oh, it's a good idea. I'll see you later.
Nail salon.
She don't. Yeah, no small talk. She got things to do.
Yeah, I won't be that long.
Pick something up for yourself, okay?
Yeah.
She don't need you anymore to bring takeaways all the time. Damn. Sad. He's got a bigger fish tank here, though.
Yeah.
To get a jump scare.
Leaving now. You stick around?
I'll lock up when I go. Is that all right?
Wife mad at you?
She's not my wife.
You wish.
I don't know.
Yeah. She's mad at you.
Why is there so many phones?
What is happening? Are they like creating fake phone calls or texts or something? Or
Go on.
tell me about it.
You take her to dinner. Nice place with the waiter. You bring flowers. You say sorry. Then say sorry again. Whatever she says, you say sorry.
Keep saying sorry.
I think we might be past that.
It's never too late. You haven't even tried, right?
The bottle.
You're gonna need it. I like her. I didn't think we'd see her character that much, you know. She's good. They have labels on those phones, right?
Yeah.
He's like labeling up where they're from or calling from or
Yeah, I don't
what
know.
they're doing. This is some elaborate, crazy plan. This her team. Holy moly.
I guess so.
Are you ready for me? I'm a little early.
No problem. Come on in.
She's gonna come in with the whole team, like.
Yeah.
Gary Strout, Steph Carvanes, and Pat Molokowski.
It's like a...
Like, kind of an intimidation.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Kim means business.
You have a response to our proffer?
We do. Time served. We plead a simple battery.
A misdemeanor. You're asking to go from 18 months jail time down to nothing? Sorry, I can't do that.
It is crazy, like she said. Like, just because he's a repeat offender, like, it's so bizarre.
We need more time to prepare our defense. The officer's report states that he didn't canvass for additional witnesses. There are several businesses nearby with security cameras. We need time to subpoena all of them.
Isn't that a bit much?
We don't believe the judge will see it that way.
We're filing a motion to compel discovery.
God damn. She's literally going all in.
Open Officer Platt's personnel file.
Platt had a history with Mr. Babineau, and we'd like to know its
Yeah.
extent.
And if there's
Surely there's a grudge or anything like that.
friends, relatives, or colleagues of Mr. Babineau, we'd like to know that too.
Civil litigation.
Assessing the possibility that Mr. Babineau's civil rights may have been violated.
God.
Okay.
Just
Is that all?
It's like that clean-cut case that is just like, wow, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna open the book.
You're going to be awkward, I'll be even more awkward.
All of these issues in turn, and then we will set a trial date. I think that's all we have to talk about.
That look. It's like, you made this real
We're
awkward.
invited.
I can make it more awkward. This is a lot to go through for this.
Kim, you're throwing 3 $400 an hour associates at a pro bono case.
I never said this was pro bono.
Okay, what's the plan here? Because shock and awe isn't going to cut it. At the end of all this, your client is still going away.
Why? Like, you seem to have like such a...
I guess we'll see.
Did she tape that? Did she tape that? Because it sounds like a like. So you're gonna put him away regardless of if he did it or not.
Well, yeah. Yeah. It sounds like she's really got a, like I was gonna say, like a, for lack of a better word, a hard on for like putting him away. Like just, it's just because he's got done for pickpocketing. Like where it seems crazy. Like I think we got a comment about this as well. Like it doesn't seem to matter the severity of the other people. Like Kim's examples, but. Yeah, has he got a bit of hangover?
Everyone seems much improved. R&R was a good idea, Michael.
Yeah. He's not happy with it?
Something the matter? This? Don't be concerned. I said nothing. Could be a skyscraper. Could be a box for shoes.
Yeah, it's a bit too much info.
I said nothing about the construction. By now, they have forgotten me entirely.
They forgot.
How do you know?
The German national in the middle of Albuquerque, talking about pouring hundreds of tons of concrete at a secret underground location.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right. I'm sorry, Mike. I had too much beer.
Yeah.
I've said more than I should have.
Listen to me carefully. The man we're working for is very serious.
And dangerous.
Think about the precautions we take to keep everything that goes on here quiet. Think about how much money you're making. Think about what happens if something goes wrong. You understand what I am saying to you?
I do understand, and I'm sorry to cause you any problem.
Damn.
I have my word. Nothing like this will happen again.
Kind of sucks because they had a nice chat. They were getting on real well. I mean, it's a job at the end of the day.
Let's get you to work.
Yeah. You thought Kai would be the big issue, but...
I have one question for you, Miss Erickson. Are you prosecuting Santa Claus?
Your Honor?
Street in here. This is just today's batch. Huh?
people defending him, right?
All from some
Yeah.
backwater in Louisiana? Get your hands off our hero, they say. Mercy for Huel Babineau. Like I'm sending him to the electric chair.
Yeah.
Did you start this particular ball rolling?
No, Your Honor, I did not. It's clear Mr. Babineau has touched the lives of many people in his hometown. They're planning to send a contingent here.
Are you talking about a bunch of yahoos?
Sorry.
We're throwing it out.
I'm not sure what bearing any of this has on the case.
She knows the defendant's history as well as I do.
Look, if I receive one more letter from some letter, I'm gonna scream.
This is madness.
Take as many as you want. Yeah, I have looked at this case. It does not merit a circus. Now you two work it out.
We've tried, Your Honor.
Try again.
This is...
Pull the Babineau file. Every parking ticket. Every
Oh my god. Why is she so, like, against him?
Known associate, MVD records, all of it.
She's
We
gonna-
missed something, and I want to know what.
Holy... She...
I want to figure out why a pickpocket has people this overheated.
They gonna find some similarities between, like, the writing? Like...
He's a kind man and a good friend to everyone. Jesus, they do make him sound like Santa Claus.
Oh, it has a phone number, so then they're gonna ring the number on the. He was labeling it, so he knows who it's from.
Yeah, exactly. It reminds me a bit of the thing in Barry with the phones.
Oh, no, not here at the moment, but leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
It's crazy elaborate. This is so elaborate and over the top, like, for just to get him out of this. What's he got these people to do?
Is this Eloise Lockhart?
Speaking.
Hi, Miss Lockhart. My name is Suzanne Erickson.
Just paid off people, I guess.
District Attorney. About a Huel Babineau?
Oh, I love Huel.
How exactly do you know Huel?
He's a pillar of our church.
And which church is that?
Free Will Baptist, right over on Bogan Lane.
Have they created a whole church?
Letters from fellow members
I guess it's a
of the
real church.
congregation. Why Huel in particular holds so much esteem in
Is there a
your church?
Is there an article about him?
An assistant district attorney
This
from
is insane.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm handling a case that Mr. Babineau is involved in.
Handling You're the one persecuting our Huel? Oh, how could you? All
This
those
is
lies.
bad.
Well, I'll tell you what I really think of you, but Jesus is listening, so I will say, shame on you.
That's why he said no swearing, no anger.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be.
Yeah, not too shabby.
This is
I've
madness.
been taking improv classes.
It was working out. This ain't the first time. Well, he does this later on as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He gets Francesca to like call and pretend to be someone. These pictures. It's killing me.
Oh shit, which one is it?
It's that one.
It's the church.
Oh, they got a recording. Oh, this is so crazy.
Organ music.
Oh, because it had the school kids in the background. They were
Free
playing.
Will Baptist, Pastor Hansford speaking. Who this? Clarence is going at the organ. I'm gonna step into the vestibule. Oh, there we go.
This is insane.
What can I do for you?
Miss Erickson.
It's so cool it ties in with the phones as well. It's like really interesting.
Numerous letters from members of your congregation.
What I can tell you about our Huel.
What kind of person would you say Mr. Babineau is?
Well,
He's an angel.
Lovely person, inside and out.
Huel.
Him special.
Do you mind my asking, what did he do to gain so much devotion?
He's a bona fide hero.
There was a fire in the rectory, and it was during
Bible study.
He's going a bit too far.
They like to
He's
pray
not as
for
good
the
at the
Bible
improv.
before, they go to
Maybe.
sleep.
it was a short circuit.
And the old coffee maker, the whole thing catch fire, and the flame leaped up to the windowsill.
Well,
He
Paint
burst
him
right in,
as an
and he carried
amazing
out every
person.
last one of them oldsters.
What happened to the church?
the church is fine.
I shut
Shudder to think what might have happened if God had told you. I think you got the wrong end of the stick here.
He would never hurt a police officer. I believe it's just a misunderstanding. I believe he might have been helping his friend, and that's the Huel that I know.
Get rid of
Them robes now, that's for communion. Ma'am, is there anything else I can help you with?
God, he's good at making a story though. We'll be there.
Ring me up when you do, because we got a couple of charter buses.
God, you don't want to go this direction.
I'll make sure to let you know.
This is kind of crazy though, because it is. They said they don't want to tear down that police officer, but they're kind of planting seeds in this woman's mind to make her feel like she'll go crazy. You know what I mean? Like, unless she just fully believes it, but how do you know it's worked?
Now they're just waiting.
I love he's got this little team of the film students again.
But they're drama students.
Yeah, that makes sense. The audio, yeah.
Gonna take the church phone with me. Pick up every third caller. Stick to the script.
You leave them to it.
Let the rest go to voicemail.
So are we just supposed to
sit here and wait?
Hang around here?
You're paid for the day. You stay until I say you can go.
Nice.
Damn. What an insane. Is he going to go to Kim?
Maybe.
Take her out for dinner? This, man. They working it out? She's really going through it, like, questioning her sanity. God, why would Kim do all this? Just for
Why is the only witness suddenly there? Like, I feel like he shouldn't be around.
No. He's never been subtle, really, has he?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, he's never been subtle?
Holy moly. Well, there you go.
Do it one more time. Are you sure you can take it?
Oh.
I can if you can.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello.
The voice.
Oh, I
I knew it was going to
Shall and find forgiveness down in New Orleans way. Ooh, that's a beautiful snapper. It's warm the mess, I guarantee.
Wow, it's like I'm in the bayou.
Yes, but I got crawdads in my pants.
She's missed this ridiculousness.
When you sit in the bayou.
They didn't need dinner and
Nah.
thing.
Yeah. Phones were a touch. This was
Yeah,
all you,
your plan.
Start to finish. 4 months probation, time served.
Damn.
The DA overplayed her hand.
She went far too hard on that.
Gotta go.
Work. Don't go. Call in sick. Selling phones.
Gonna check out an office down by the courthouse.
So his PPD is actually over. So he can be a lawyer now.
Ah.
Yeah. That was in the montage.
Playing catch up.
Yeah. Can't blame her for that.
Do you think he's going to take her for dinner?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe at some point. It's good to see them connect again after their last time. Hopefully, I don't think it will, but hopefully it stays
All
like
it needed
this.
was some craw dogs in your pants.
Kind of slipping crawdads in your pants.
As we look down the road, we get more flexibility. She's
bored of this. She's in her little world.
We should talk about Wyoming.
You're not too happy?
Unless, Kevin, did you have something?
Paige hate me for bringing this up.
What now?
Well, the foot traffic at Tucumcari is off the charts.
He's opened a
Seems to me
second
it's because
branch.
The building itself is damn eye-catching. Paige tells me what I'm going to ask is impossible.
Second branch?
What if we made the Lubbock branch the same as Tucumcari? What do you think, Kim?
You'd have to
You pull another
change it
rabbit
all
out of
up.
the hat for us?
I'm sorry. There's simply no way we could stick to our timetable.
Paige, you were right. This time. All right. Wyoming.
She could do it. She could totally do it.
Here we come.
Great. So look.
But she needs to learn to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes the slipping stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it's. Yeah. It gave her a rush. This whole bank thing's too boring. She got a nice fancy office, though. Don't do it. You're gonna throw it all away.
Guys had it back up in an hour. It's total. We're gonna have to make a new one before we can get back to the wall. Maybe 5 days for that.
Okay. I was gonna say months. I was like...
The rock, that is more of an issue.
Can you not move it?
Can't dig it out.
Gotta
So we're
blast
back to
it.
blasting. It's maybe another week. Best estimate, we're a little past the halfway point. Way behind schedule. But the work is solid. And Werner? Screwed up, he knows it. I've got eyes on him. But yeah, he's good.
It's crazy, because obviously they denied that other guy because he was so, like...
Yeah.
Just blasé about talking about other jobs. And then Werner... just messes up. What?
But does this mean he's never going to be able to drink again?
Yeah.
Is that water?
The landlord will kick in for small repairs like that.
Small?
They already took care of the rodent problem.
Rodent problem?
And it's in your price range.
Excuse me for a sec, would you?
Looks a bit...
A
like
bit?
it needs a lot of work.
A bit?
Yeah. It's a bit top heavy, isn't it?
Is this your new office?
It's a contender. What are you doing here?
You want an office with me?
Saw your steam in the parking lot.
Ah, the good old times.
What's up?
Nothing.
Talk. You guys need to talk more.
Driving around, thinking about things.
Clearing your head.
I know what's on your mind. Thing that we did, I mean, it was nuts. We're talking about a couple hundred counts of mail fraud. I'm this close to being reinstated.
But she's going to be like, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, why?
Don't worry. No one's going to know about it. It'll be like it never happened. We are totally done with all that. Over and out.
I feel like they've said that before.
Yeah. I mean, that's the problem. When you like someone, you're addicted. You can't help yourself. And she likes it.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. Don't drag her down. That could be their sign.
Could.
It's crazy, like beating someone up. It's got their face on the grill. Like I said, like Crazy 8 was the guy before Tuco came back out of prison, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Crazy 8 was the one they were going to. Who's
The
back
Salamanca's
there?
back.
Is it a different Salamanca? Someone we know, or?
Oh, hey!
I recognize
Hold on 1 second.
this guy.
I made this just for you. Te vas a morir.
Sounds very cool.
Well, I don't like the fact that someone's going to say you're going to die.
Yeah.
No me puedes decir que no, ¿eh? Estás loco. Ahí usted pasote. ¿Está bien? ¿No tienes hambre?
This guy seems kind of chill, though.
Es una receta especial. Secreta.
Yeah, I think
Salamanca family. Damn! Yo soy Eduardo, but you can call me Lalo.
Ah, I've heard the name Lalo.
Varga, ¿no? Sí, me dijeron que eras un tipo inteligente. Aquí estás. Así que lo eres.
So he's here to take over?
What are you doing here? I'm just here to lend a helping hand, you know, make sure the business is running in order. I got a good head for numbers. Listen, don't even worry. It's gonna be like I'm not even here.
I don't know about that. Can Salamanca do that?
Vamos, ándale pues.
Business time. Well, his problems never end. There's always someone to replace.
Yeah.
It's like Hydra. There's another head. I've seen... Damn. I've seen that actor's face before in relation to this show.
Yeah.
And Lalo, we have heard of that name, right? 100%. He seems a lot chiller.
He was called
What are we talking about?
Nacho Valgo, wasn't he?
Lalo.
Oh.
Is he said. He said his name's Eduardo, but you can call me Lalo.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah, because his name's Ignacio Varga, right?
Maybe,
Nacho,
yeah.
That's Nacho. Eduardo Lalo, yeah. So, we've got a new character
We
on our
have.
hands.
And Nacho's back.
Yeah, we haven't had Nacho for a little while. It's about time.
Being a badass. Ripping people's
Earrings out. It's crazy. He's just taken the position of, like, Tuco / Hector, like, but now... There might be a bit of
There's
a
a replacement.
spanner in the works.
Yeah,
He seems a lot...
if I'd... Not that I would ever do this in my life. But if I tried to kill someone with tablets and then be on edge if someone found out that I'd tried to kill them.
Yeah.
If their family turned up and
Another
offered me
member.
food and then
He did
said,
eat it, though.
And I don't think he did.
Yeah, I think he took a bite. Not
And
not
then said-
Nacho. Lalo after
yeah.
they yeah.
And then say it's
You're
so
going to
good you'll die.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat it.
No, I get you.
Because you're on edge,
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
not
100%.
only has he tried to kill someone in their family, he's also now one of
Yeah, but no one's...
Gus's...
I don't think anyone on
But-
this side is suspicious of that.
No, but you just don't know if they've worked it out.
No,
but you
you
just
don't.
Wouldn't...
Yeah, I get he's not trusting them, especially considering all the other Salamancas are complete psychopaths.
Yes.
This guy...
He seems quite like a normal guy.
He seems normal and chill, but I imagine he is
He's got a
psychotic as
switch.
well. I imagine so. The thing that instantly came to mind, though, which kind of puts... it's kind of a weird thing to jump to, is the moment Gus whispers to Hector, all the Salamancas are dead. So Lalo's going to die at some point. I just don't know when. That's a crazy thing to jump to the first scene we see him. But, you know, I mean, from here to there, he could cause a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
And we know Nacho is not in Breaking Bad. Yeah. So he could just work it out and... I don't know, but... Yeah,
But then
and we've
also...
heard... I'm pretty sure we've heard Jimmy say Lalo's name as well, but in Breaking Bad, I'm pretty sure.
But I was just going to say, also, like, Nacho, we've seen his house where he lives now, and it's very...
Elaborate.
Very nice house, and a safe, which has his ID. I don't know, can you go back, actually? Because you kind of saw the names on the ID, I think, but I didn't pay attention. Because you said, are they, like, fake IDs for him and his dad? Which would go with, like, you saying we don't see Nacho in Breaking Bad. Maybe he flees.
Maybe, yeah.
I'd like to think he doesn't die, basically.
I think he's gonna.
Like, are they their names on the ID, or... Because you could probably pause on it.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, he's just hanging out with two meth heads, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we can. What does
No,
that
'cause
say
they
though?
come out.
Yeah, no, but I'm just seeing. Is that Is that? Yeah. What is that? Try. It's so blurry.
Him,
That said. Oh shit. I had it right there. It could have been a good pause, but the pause button went away. It says Winnipeg.
Yeah. But the name is like Calais, no?
Yeah.
Martin?
Yeah.
So they could
Caballo,
be,
something like that.
Yeah, they could be
like fake IDs in case things go bad. That's what I said, right? Yeah.
Because then it moves on to his dad's one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know his dad's name, to be honest.
Cavallo. Felipe Cavallo. I mean, that's not their names, right? So.
No, so maybe they are fake IDs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just only thought because we can pause.
Yeah, yeah,
it makes sense, 'cause
interesting.
Like you said,
I am intrigued to see where it goes because obviously we got a bit of break from that whole story from the Nacho side, the kind of dealing side. Crazy 8 though, like I said, is in now a position to take that because when in Breaking Bad, like Walt asks who's the person to go to, Jesse's like, I know a guy, Crazy 8.
Yeah,
and they go to him, and then obviously Walt poisons him. So, and then Tuco takes the spot because he probably gets out of prison. It's really cool because like when watching Breaking Bad, there's all that those characters are already there in that world, and it's one of those things where I didn't think I would need the setup or like
need to know how they got into
the
that
knowledge
world,
of where they but it does it so naturally, and it's because it's so well written. Like prequels and like can really do unnecessary world building. They can like explain things that don't need to be explained.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
they're really bad.
Yeah. Like there's been prequels that like
why?
I don't know. I can't think of an example.
No, but like, there is somewhere you're like.
But like you watch like there's a film, or TV show, and you're like, oh, that's a really cool mystery. I like that. And then they over explain it, and like, okay, I don't really need to. Like, did we need to know that? It
was better with the
mystery and the intrigue and the you thinking like yourself, your imagination. Yeah. But the stuff and the way it is written is done so well that I think they could explain almost anything and do it well at this point. So yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, that was pretty much Nacho's.
Yeah, we were in a strip club.
I just feel bad. I don't know if I should feel bad for Nacho because he is a psycho as well.
Yeah.
He's tried to toughen up Crazy A as well. Like, why aren't you doing this? I feel sorry because he just can't get out of this. It just gets worse and worse for him. So, yeah, but there we go. Otherwise, connected to that, I guess, is the Gus story. It's kind of connected in a way.
Yeah, we were in a strip club.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say that, sorry. I just didn't hear you say it because I'm still talking about Nacho. Like, I'm just saying it's kind of connected to that, but we didn't get Hector at all. But yeah, Mike having to taking him out for R&R.
Yeah.
Kai causing problems.
Yeah.
We knew he would, but the bigger problem, I think, is... what's his name? Werner?
Guy in charge, yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think the bigger problem is that Mike... See, I think Mike is a good guy until Mike pays off a guy for someone, yeah.
Yeah, but you saying that, like...
It's just so
No, but you saying that, like, I feel like the bouncer said, like, she's seen worse things have happened. I'm not saying... No.
To pay someone
No, but
off.
I'm not saying it's expected.
Yeah.
Like...
It's just so...
But... I
Here's
mean,
some
Mike.
money.
I think Mike does care because he was like, "Is she okay?" He didn't have to ask that. He could have just been like, "This is to."
Yeah.
But
it's also like, here's some money.
Yeah.
This rights the wrong.
But I get why he's doing it because otherwise it causes more problems. Why is this guy here? Who are all these people?
Yeah.
What is this? He has to do that for his job, which I get is not a good thing. But Mike's not in a good business, so yeah, I don't think Mike's necessarily a bad person.
It's sort of like,
but we know
he's a good guy, but also it's like...
I think he cares for people, the right people, I guess. But like we know he was a dirty cop, and we know he did things. Yeah, and we know he's crazy. He's not crazy. He's killed people, and he's like in that world. But he does what he has to do, I guess. Which is crazy because like he does all of this and. Like does all that work to pay for his family, which is exactly what Walt did.
Yeah.
I just don't like. Yeah, the way Walt went about things, I guess.
Yeah.
Is just different, but I mean, Mike has done some. Mike's done bad things.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say he's a good person necessarily. He's bad, but yeah, I don't know. It still seems like he cares. I mean, I'm not saying that Walt didn't care. Clearly, Walt cared about his family, but I don't know. Yeah. In the end, it got a bit out of hand for him. But that's Breaking Bad.
But the guy in charge of the works, the German, was left alone for a little bit and...
Yeah, he then kind of...
was talking about engineering stuff.
Which, like I said, was the issue with the first guy they had looking at the laundromat.
Yeah.
The laundrettes, whatever, that he was like blabbing a bit too much about a previous job, and now Werner's blabbing a bit too much about this. Maybe he didn't give too many details, but a random German guy in the middle of Albuquerque
talking about pouring concrete.
Yeah. So the builders know they're in Albuquerque. I mean, Albuquerque's a city, right? So it's big, but.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he said to him, he's like, a German guy in the middle of Albuquerque. He's like,
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, they must have known because they were kind of out and about, weren't they? They could have maybe put it together.
But Gus is aware of the situation and he's like, is he going to be a problem? And Mike doesn't think so.
No, yeah. But obviously they've got added time onto the job, which is, a bit crap. But there we go. Meanwhile...
Jimmy gets on a bus ride.
Oh my god, it's so goddamn elaborate. It's insane. Like I could have never guessed that at the time, but as it was going, I was kind of piecing it together. It's like they're writing like letters, like
no swearing, no.
But the anger and swearing bit threw me off a little bit. It was like because like that kind of was like, are they writing letters to be against the cop? But then they didn't want to go too hard on him. Do you know what I mean? But. It makes sense that it's part of a church group. They don't want to... Coushatta is a place in Louisiana. I saw LA and my brain broke for a second because obviously it's the state and LA is not a state.
Oh, yeah.
Louisiana.
It'd be California, wouldn't it?
Yeah, my brain kind of broke for a second because I'm not used to states. We don't have them. So that's where it was. But so elaborate, and he was paying off all these people on coaches to write them, giving them tips on how to do it. It's
Then he posted them all, and then
I really like the one shot of like just pushing in on that, but like he said, like to Kim at the end is like they'd committed mail fraud, they like made up evidence, like they just.
I liked the fact as well that Kim had a meeting with the prosecutor again to try and work out.
Just brought in a whole team.
Brought in a whole team and everything, and it was like a no, like we want his records, and she's just like. Okay,
you really want to go this way?
Like, why are you putting all this effort in for a pro bono?
She's like, I never said it was.
And then I like that it almost like, I don't know if it was an instant cut or like it was like very quickly afterwards that then you get them being called to the judge's office and
he's
all
like
the letters.
Out. It's
like,
really funny.
Am I...
Why are you prosecuting Santa Claus? Like, what is happening?
And I like
sending him to the electric chair.
The prosecutor takes some of the letters and then like reads one and is like, it does sound like we're prosecuting Santa Claus.
Yeah. I think she reads it, and says, This
does sound like Santa Claus. And then they're like, we need to find out. And I liked the moment, because we saw before, didn't we, that Jimmy with all the phones, and we was like, what is this to do
what
with?
is he doing?
And then
he was
like,
labelling them all up. And I wanted to say, like, I did mention it in the reaction. Obviously, I don't think it's a spoiler for Barry, but there's a bit in Barry when they have phones labelled up with specific names, and they pretend to be that person as evidence. It's the same thing. I was like, oh, that's really neat.
Yeah, it was just the moment the guy was like, this one's got a number, and then it was like, oh.
Yeah. Like I said, as it was going, it was like, oh, I'm getting what they're doing. It's so crazy. It's like such an out-the-box thinking kind of thing. Like, how do we solve
and
this?
There's a whole website.
With the donations, which is a funny thing, the fake donations for Walk. That reminds me of that. Like, it's crazy.
It's just...
And I love how, like, while on the phone, he was like, and then he put another donation through. The pictures of you all killed me. They had to set that all up. It's so funny.
Like, look, we're trying to make you not go to prison, and we don't want you to run away. Please pose in this garden with this shovel.
It's so good. Like, it's bad because I don't want Kim to go down that route because she's got such a good thing going on.
Yeah.
But her problem is she feels trapped, and it's so boring and so
mundane,
and she wants that excitement and adrenaline and that, like. And that's what excites her about Jimmy, is that kind of side of him.
Yeah, and we do find that Jimmy is aware their relationship is struggling. Like.
Yeah, and even, I can't remember her name, but the nail salon lady.
So take her for dinner and just say sorry, and then
say sorry again. say sorry more.
And it's just the way he's like, I think
past that.
We're past that.
It's like he hasn't even really tried. Like, have they tried? I mean, we know months have passed because, like, we
However,
saw the montage.
They did rekindle a little bit.
Yes, after the whole,
because it got worked out that Yule is having no jail time, and it all worked.
Probation, and she just like pounced on him.
Yeah,
worked out. It's crazy.
And he visited a new office.
And she visited. She wants to do it again. Is that going to be their little office? Is she going to quit?
Who knows?
Schweikart and Coakley.
But yeah,
the problem is, like we said, it's just interesting and crazy thing. Like, where will this go? We know Jimmy and Kim aren't together in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Like that, like the last episode with the montage and stuff and them falling apart. I was kind of like, okay, I see where this is going. We're gonna.
And now,
but now I'm like, oh god, what is happening? They're gonna push it too far. Something is gonna happen that gets pushed too. What if Kim ends up in prison?
Maybe.
Like, I don't know.
But the banker.
Or dies. I don't want her to die, but
yeah, the banker is pushing it too far as well. He wants so much, and that's when she's like, I'm just not.
Oh, Kevin. Yeah. I was like, who? Like, what? I mean, he's a CEO of a bank. Yeah, he wants to, and she could definitely do it, I think. But and again, she you can tell from the, like, because she had the Zafira vodka thing, or the tequila, whatever it was. She's like, do I really want this life, or is that what I want? Like, very flip-floppy.
Yeah,
She don't know what she wants.
She does
But
not.
she's got such a cushy job, like...
She has.
Don't know. But, yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah, no, really...
That was everything.
Yeah, really good episode. The whole getting the... I love that we got the little media film students again.
It makes sense because they're from an acting drama class.
Yeah, because at first when she was talking on the phone, I was like, "There's noises of children playing. Is there a playground nearby? What's happening?" And it's like, "No, they're playing all the sounds." Yeah, he's a hero. But again, like I said, it is crazy. We got a comment about this, and I did say about it as well. But her pushing so hard just because he got done for pickpocketing before seems so insane, considering like what Kim said, like. A guy broke someone, like a police officer's nose. This person did this, and they got less time. And it's just, it seems weird to punish for someone who's repeated for an unrelated thing. Yeah. That is very tame compared to someone who's done one thing that is very
If he'd
extreme.
assaulted someone in public, then assaulted a police officer.
If he broke the police officer's nose,
Yeah.
then I'd understand it. But
then
he
there's a
hit
history
him-
of kind of violence, but then
Yeah.
not. There's pickpocketing, then violence. They're
Exactly,
kind of
that's the other
unrelated
thing. They're
crimes.
unrelated. It's so much time between. He hit him with sandwiches. It wasn't like
Yeah.
the officer's not even injured. Like, yeah, it seems so crazy. But yeah, it's interesting. But there we go. That was episode 8. We've only got 2 more episodes of this season left. Really excited to see where it goes. I don't know where the season's going to end. Maybe the Kim-Jimmy relationship completely breaks at the end of this season. But we still got 2 seasons after this. So I don't know. But she wants to do more. Yeah. She wants to do more. Yeah, we don't really get Howard and HHM that much. No. But maybe he's turning that business around. Who knows? Maybe. Yeah. So we shall see. But yeah, we'll be back in a week's time for another episode of Better Call Saul. Yes. Otherwise, if you can't wait, we're a whole 7 episodes ahead on our Patreon, but it's about 6 episodes and El Camino. Hopefully, we're meant to be watching that after season 4. So if you'd like to check that out, go check out our Patreon. Otherwise, no worries. We'll be back next week. Thank you very much. See you then. Bye-bye.